Wow. All right, hold on, y'all. Okay, hi, Sagittarius-Capricorn. Excuse the shaking of the camera. Welcome to your timeless love message. I hope that this live finds you well and in the highest vibration possible. I'm super excited to begin this series with you all as you begin to kind of gear up for your birthday season. Happy birthday again to all the Sagittariuses celebrating in December that might tune into this reading. We have a couple new decks here, y'all. A couple of new decks, okay? So we have the Black Hollywood Romance Stars Part 2, okay? So this is the second part to the original Black Hollywood Romance Stars deck that I typically have been using for a while here on my channel, okay? I just wanted to kind of see what this energy would bring on its own, and then I kind of have a mind to maybe blend them together, make one huge deck, and then use that from then on out, okay? So we're just going to feel and break this deck in here. I also have a new love oracle for the extended readings. It is the Sacred Geometry of Relationships. So I'm excited to see how that will work as well. We're going to keep it classic with the Mahogany Tarot for our tarot deck in this reading, okay? But let's just see. Sagittarians, I want to feel out what you might have going on before we get grounded, okay? But feel free here as you guys trickle in. Feel free to do whatever gratitude or grounding practice feels right and best for you. Hi, Robin. Thanks for being here, love. Okay. Sagittarians in love. What's the love energy for Sagittarians? Hold on one second. Love energy for Sagittarius-Capricorn. I feel like I'm tapping into my singles here, where you just maybe don't have anything too interesting going on as far as, like, you know, no drama, which is always a great thing. I feel like you guys might be at peace, or you have some sort of peace of mind here around where you are in your love life. I feel a lot of openness too, like you're open maybe for someone new to come in, but it's not necessarily anything you're like looking for or pressed to find, you know. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, okay. What else for Sagittarians that I need to know before this reading here, Divine? Some of you definitely are dealing with someone or have someone in your energy romantically. I get that there's somebody who wants to okay, they're giving me the words like get with you, like somebody might be pursuing you or wanting to pursue you here, Sagittarians. But I'll be honest, it feels like it's more energetically, like I don't know that this person has actually put any physical effort behind it. I think you just might sense their energy around you or sense them kind of like looking into you or trying to get to know more about you without kind of talking to you here, like in a roundabout way. Like this person might be like asking your friends, like trying to get to know all that they can about you without actually like asking you questions directly, which I don't know how you're gonna feel about that, but we'll see what comes out here. Yeah, I keep hearing the word gone. So maybe this is somebody who like left, or you thought was like gone way in the past. I don't know. We'll see. All right, Sagittarians, let's just get grounded, okay? Do whatever gratitude or grounding practice or method feels right and best for you in this moment. I'm gonna sound the singing bowl once. We're gonna let the sound travel. I'll do a quick prayer and then we'll see what you guys got going on, okay? Almighty Creator, my ascended ancestors, and all holy angels, I thank you so much for being here with me. And with the Sagittarius-Capricorn cusp collective of energy here on YouTube, as well as my soul tribe that will tune into this reading. And what important messages, yeah, I felt like there was going to be a lot here. What important messages do you have here, Creator, for Sagittarius-Capricorn regarding their romantic love energy? Romantic love for Sagittarius-Capricorn. What do they need to be aware of in the now moment regarding love? What is love looking like for Sagicorns? Okay, here we go. Love for Sagittarius-Capricorn. Okay, double date. This says going on a double date may be more effective at reigniting passion in your relationship. Double dates are fun, and they could also help you grow your relationship and keep things exciting. Okay. Now, I do get that, yes, maybe some of you might have friends who are also in relationships, and you might have the idea to kind of put something together, bring people together in that way, or you guys all go out with one another. I am getting a second energy, though, that Sagittarius, there might be two people here who want to date you. Okay, like a double date in that way. Two options to choose from, or two people who are, you know, would want to take you out. Tell me more about Sagittarius' love life. See, that's just so much there, though, mine. That's a lot. That is a lot. Ooh. And we want to keep it concise. Just give me two more here, Divine. Thank you so much. Tell me more about this double date energy, or what else Sagittarius needs to be aware of when it comes to love. Once again, it's way too many. Okay, hold on, y'all. It's just a new deck. You gotta break it in. Okay. Tell me more about Sagittarius-Capricorn in love. What do they need to be aware of when it comes to love? Thank you. Okay, you got a checkpoint. This is the time to check in with your partner to ensure you both have a common understanding of where this connection is going. Okay, yeah, I think maybe some of you might just be casually dating here, or interested in casually dating. Others of you, where you are with someone, it feels like there might be a need to introduce some more like excitement into the connection. Maybe you both do some things you've never done before here, or, you know, go outside of your norm. You know what I mean? If you're always having dates at the same place and doing the same things, it's trying to like think outside of the box. Right? Maybe, again, have like a couples trip or like a couples date. If you know some of your friends or some of their friends have partners or boyfriends, girlfriends, however, husbands, wives, whatever, right? Because it does feel like maybe there is this need to kind of see like, okay, we've been doing the same thing over and over again, or you know what I mean? Like we've been kind of in this routine. Are we going to grow forward? Like, what's the vision moving forward? Is there any forward movement? That type of vibe. I get that maybe from you here, Sagittarians. Maybe it's you guys who are interested. Like, okay, like, is this relationship going to go to the next level? Or is this just going to be something that, you know, is casual and it was cool and then until it wasn't? You know what I mean? Tell me more. More for Sagittarius-Capricorn. Thank you. Yeah, choices and decisions. So you definitely have some choices here to make. It's time to decide what is the best solution. You can no longer prolong this anymore. The longer you wait, the more delays this may cause somewhere down the road. Ooh. Uh-oh. Okay, so for some of y'all, you might be dating somebody. You've maybe been dating them for a while here. And you might be at that crossroad where it's kind of like, okay, either we kind of take this to the next step or we go our separate ways. Some of you guys might have to go your separate ways from this person because how could I say this? Yeah, because they're, how can I say? It's like Mr. or Mrs. Right for you, Sagittarians, is down the road from the Mr. or Mrs. Right now that you're with. I hope that makes sense. Okay. I almost get to, all right, that's interesting. Some of y'all might have gone on a double date recently, or might have hung out with some friends or friends of the person that you're with, and Sagittarians. Maybe somebody in that friend group kind of caught your eye somehow, some way. Maybe you felt like a little bit of a pull or a draw towards one of them, or I kind of get that. And so it's like you need to kind of decide, like, what does that mean if I feel drawn to someone else? Does that mean I want to explore something different? Does it mean I'm just attracted? Like, you know what I mean? I feel like that's that checkpoint energy. Maybe you need to tap in with the person you're with now to really see if there's a future here or not. Because I do get delaying this checkpoint with your person here, Sagittarians, could actually keep you from someone who you're meant to be with. It's almost like this is the time now, Sagittarians, to make the decision to either set yourself free from something or fully commit to something, so that down the road, whatever this down the road energy is, and we'll tap into that. So whatever comes down the road, you're available for, or you are able to navigate. Because I guess keeping this kind of staying in one spot with this person, whoever you're with, it doesn't serve you and it doesn't serve them, right? I feel like the divine is trying to say here, yeah, Sagittarians, if you've been wanting to check in with your partner around, like, where is this going? The time to do that would be now, right? We're pulling into a new calendar year. This is kind of like, I don't want to say new year, new me, but I think there's like a new year coming up, new calendar year, and I feel like Sagittarians wants a new energy in their relationship. Like, I don't want to do the same thing we were doing the past few years. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, hanging out. Hanging out at the bottom of the deck. Who doesn't love spending time with their crush or boo? Dating doesn't always have to be fancy dinners. Spending quality time with someone can be romantic, fun, and chill. So, right. But I get, again, with that hanging out energy, I feel like there could have been somebody connected to either the person that you're with, or this could even be the energy of the person you're with. Maybe someone you're connected to here, Sagittarians, they might feel really cool around or feel really good about, or like there's just this energy that might be there between them and someone else, or you and someone else, that this person knows. And I also get that for some of y'all, it's like, okay, like, we've been hanging out, right? Like, and not that you're requiring like fancy dinners or anything like that. I don't feel that from you, Sagittarians. I just feel like it's just been a bit routine. I think Sagittarian might be looking for something that's like a little bit more exciting, or wanting more excitement in the partnership. Now, again, Sagittarians, don't be afraid to initiate that yourself as well. Like, if you're waiting for your partner or your person to kind of jumpstart that and they haven't yet, feel free to go ahead and do it, right? If this is somebody that you really want to be with, make the choice to say, okay, I want to do something more exciting. You know what I mean? Now, if you're making the initiative and this person is kind of resistant to it, that's maybe where that checkpoint comes in at, right? They don't want to go on a double date. All they want to do is just hang out and chill. You know what I mean? I think there's just this energy of something needs to develop from this, or I'm out. And I kind of feel like the moment for some of you where you might decide to be out, here comes someone else. That you either being still in the situation has been delaying with this person, or someone might feel like the situation they're in, or they might come to be aware of that. All right, someone might be coming in the awareness of the situation that they're currently in is delaying them from getting with you, Sagittarians, or having the opportunity to be with you. It's almost like you're the end goal for this person, but they're with someone else, just hanging out. But it's kind of like like I don't really know the words that I'm trying to get out. But I hope you guys kind of pick up the vibe, okay? Because I'm not gonna say this feels, yeah, it feels a little delicate, I guess. Like maybe it's just more complex than what I'm picking up here in the cards. Because again, you guys know your situations better than any reader here on YouTube. So trust yourself always. Use these messages as just guides to your own intuition. But yeah, checkpoint, double date, choices and decisions, hanging out. So maybe there is this opportunity to like hang out with other couples, Sagittarians, and it's kind of like the last ditch effort to see if this is somebody that you really want to be with long term. And if not, it's kind of like, okay, let's just call this quits. Let's just make the choice and decision to go on our separate ways because we're not really growing with one another. Others of you, this is somebody connected to your energy. Okay, they're in this hanging out phase, or they've been in this hanging out phase with someone that they're dealing with. And it's up to them or time for them to make the choices and decisions around like, okay, this checkpoint, like, are we really going to do this or not? Because I kind of feel like, and I can't shake that feeling, Sagittarians, for those of you where this is someone connected to you, or this is someone who might be down the road for you, I think they're aware that you're down the road for them somehow, some way. Maybe this is like a more spiritual connection between you and this person. Somehow they're aware that you're like the end goal for them, or like, I don't even like saying it like that, but it's like, well, I'll put it like this. If this is somebody connected to your energy here, Sagittarius, they're becoming aware that they're settling with where they're at or who they're with. And it's not really what they desire and what they really, really want. So, push comes to shove, this checkpoint is going to have to happen for them. Okay, and I also, okay, another timeline's coming in for some of y'all. There is this kind of a choice between two energy for you, Sagittarius, choices and decisions. I feel like there's one person who maybe wants to take you out on dates, like wants to actually like do things with you, like get out and have experiences or something like that. And then the other person is just more or less like, let's just chill at home, Netflix and chill, maybe. I don't know. You know what I mean? Dinner at home, cook at home type of chill. So I think it's just two different vibes. Double date. So then it would be up to you, Sagittarius, to decide, like, what do you want to experience in this next love cycle? That's for some of y'all. So maybe that checkpoint is with yourself. What is it that Sagittarius really wants? Do you want to be wine and dine, or are you okay with not necessarily having that and just hanging out and chilling and kicking it? Like, it's your choice. Yeah, it's your choice. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Thank you so much, Divine. Okay. I gotta always make sure you guys can see. Okay, tell me more about this checkpoint energy, this double date, and choices and decisions. Okay, who is Sagittarius having this checkpoint with? What's this double date energy? And what are the choices and decisions that they need to face or need to make? Or who is this all connected to in connection to Sagittarius? Any clarity, Divine? Thank you. Tell me more about this checkpoint. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. So this would definitely say that this is somebody you definitely have a long-standing relationship with, or you've been with for a long time for a lot of y'all. You've invested a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of resources, a lot of energy, a lot of years between you and this person. So it's kind of like, yo, we've been doing this for a while. what's up? You know, you know what I mean? Like, are we really going to make this a 10 of Pentacles, or do you not see that? Yeah, the Emperor. Let's just look at these right quick. That all came out in one chunk. The Emperor. Oh, yeah. All right. Could be dealing with an Emperor here, an Aries energy or a Taurus energy for me as a reader. Emperor, King of Swords. Okay, that could be an air energy. Emperor, Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Cups, King of Swords, and the Hangman. Yeah, I get that. It's like, this might be you. You might be the Emperor here, Sagittarius, Capricorn, where it's like, okay, I've Six of Pentacles, right? Let's get a strategy, King of Swords, around how this is going to balance out. How are we going to make this 10 of Pentacles work? Are we both interested in the same 10 of Pentacles, right? Because I get that you might have had a lot of like future talks with this person in the past, but maybe things have changed, and maybe that's why you just have to check in. Because again, with the Hangman, yeah, I think the vision has shifted for somebody here, or what someone desires or what someone once saw as the future outcome for this connection is now no more, because that's clarifying the Eight of Cups. Like, somebody feels like, and I hate to say it like this, but it's like someone maybe feels like wherever they're at or whoever they're with isn't their Ace of Cups. Like, Six of Pentacles in a love reading for me would be, again, karmic lessons being learned. Like, this might be a karmic relationship that somebody's in, meaning you guys are meant to be together for a reason and a purpose, for you both to learn and grow from one another so that you're better suited for what's to come. That's, oh yeah, that's the choices and decisions, just like it says. The longer you wait, the more delays this may cause somewhere down the road. Somewhere down the road, there's another checkpoint, there's another option, there's like something else. And I feel like King of Swords, someone's becoming very aware of either the karmic nature of the energy or relationship that they've been in, seeing it from a different point of view. The Hangman, understanding like, okay, this might be something I have to walk away from, or I need to walk away from. Yeah, I get that the checkpoint is like, okay, what are you thinking? What are your thoughts about us and our future together? And I really do feel like with the Hangman and the Eight of Cups, you guys might not be on the same page, okay? Which, again, I feel like this Ace of Cups is what's down the road. That's just what I feel. Okay. I'm going to put that all back. Just see what else might come out here. Tell me more about this 10 of Pentacles for this checkpoint. Yeah. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Yeah, I get for some of y'all, if this is you, it's definitely hard to even think about not having the future that you maybe have been working towards or envisioned with this person. Nine of Swords. It's kind of like keeping it up at night about like, is this going to happen? Is it not? But again, Sagittarius, I really do feel like if there are a lot of questions, just feel free to ask your partner. Like, have the conversation. Don't be afraid to initiate things here. Because I get that. And that's maybe just what will kind of put your mind at ease. Yeah, step into your confidence here, Queen of Wands. And you got the Six of Wands, because you'll be guaranteed success. Like, it's going to go a lot better than you think for some of y'all. And or the success will be finally, again, like with the Hangman and the Eight of Cups, finally seeing it for what it is. And then feeling confident and assured that walking away is the right thing to do, or you know what I mean, like making the decision to kind of part ways for some of y'all, not all of y'all. Others of you, you might just be worried about having this conversation and it's just going to go better than you thought, right? Maybe this is something like your partner's also been thinking about, or this person's been thinking about. And so you might realize that you're on the same page for some of y'all, okay? So again, you know your situation better than any reader. For those of you where you're fretting about having this conversation about the future, don't fret. Queen of Wands it. Look, here it is. Just straight out the gate. That's, you know, Leo energy. But again, it could also be that Sagittarian season. It's just like, let's get it all out there. Let's bring it all to the surface. 6 of Wands. Let's acknowledge and call whatever this energy is what it is, right? Okay. Overall message here from Checkpoint for Sagittarius-Capricorn. Thank you. Yeah. Don't hold back here. Don't hold back, because that's the delay. That's the delay. Not making the decision to have this conversation for some of you is actually delaying the progress that you might actually want to see in the connection. Sometimes you just got to put it out there. Sometimes you just have to bring it up. Like, again, I really do feel like Sagittarians, for a lot of y'all, you're meant to be the initiator in this. Have the conversation. And again, scary, sure. Doable, yes. Way better than just not bringing it up, not having this checkpoint, not checking in with your person, not making sure that you guys have the same vision for the future, wasting more of your time, and then finding out you guys weren't looking at the same picture down the road when it actually matters and when it actually counts. Do you know what I mean? It's like, that's what that choices and decisions is saying. So get it out of the way now. Make sure you guys are on the same page. It's almost like just ripping the Band-Aid off here, Sagittarius. Just rip it off. Rip. Woo. It's going to sting a little, but it'll subside. Yeah? But sitting on it isn't going to help you here with the 4 of Pentacles. It's not going to help you, okay? Now, what's this double date energy about? Okay. 3 of Cups. Like I was feeling. Some social energy here. Friends connected. Tell me more about the 3 of Cups. Hi, Sarah. Not a double dating scenario. Yeah, it might not all fit your story, and that's okay. Ooh. We have the Empress. We had the Emperor earlier. This is what I was kind of picking up on for some of y'all. It's like some of you guys might go on a double date. Oh, this could even, okay, that's for those of y'all who are with somebody, okay? This is for my singles, double date energy, okay? This little section right here. You might get invited out onto like a double date, or maybe, you know, your friend's like, hey, go on this date with me. They have a friend, like, let's just all make it a thing. Doesn't have to, it's super casual. Nothing too crazy, nothing too serious. Pero, it might make a love connection that's a bit unexpected, right? So your friend says, let's go on this date with me. They're bringing a friend. And then you and that friend just like hit it off. There's love here. This is Venus, Empress. You know what I mean? So Sagittarius singles, if you get invited out, someone wants to say, hey, come on a date with me, or, oh, you know, do this. Don't say no. Yeah, there's that 6 of Pentacles again. Don't say no. Because you might get more than you bargained for here. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, and for some of y'all. Okay, that's so interesting. Why this whole kind of cross between 4 people is coming out. Sagittarius, what are y'all into? I almost feel like for some of y'all, not all of y'all, who will resonate at least with this double date energy, especially if you're single here. It's like, let's say you're the one that's inviting your friend to go out with your person and their friend. And this is also your first time meeting the friend of your person or whoever you're, originally were supposed to be going out with. There might be like a cross love connection here. Like you might be more into the friend than the person you were originally supposed to be going out with. And your friend might be more into the person you were originally going out with. You see what I'm saying? It's like double date. Interesting. Okay. Which, I mean, if this was all casual, then hey, no big deal, right? 6 of Swords. Yeah, it's almost like you go into this double date situation with one idea and then you come out with something totally different. And or, now, some of y'all, yeah, because this is just friends coming together, super light, super casual. You might realize that there maybe isn't a love connection here again with the Knight of Pentacles. It's kind of like, nothing really moving, and you might just kind of leave everyone who is a part of this, like, hang out in the past. Or just kind of like move on from, I didn't really meet anybody I was like really interested in, so I'll look elsewhere, and or I'm open to other things outside of that. Okay, so again, this could have been like, yeah, your friend maybe wanted to set you up on a blind date here or something like that, and it's just like it's not exactly what it is that you want when it comes to your next relationship. So I kind of get this hold energy. Yeah, because some of you guys have really done a lot of healing work here, I feel, to the point where, especially in this Empress energy, you know exactly what's going to align with you and what's not without having to spend too much time with it. You know what I mean? It's not going to take you 3 dates, 4 dates to figure it out. First date, maybe second date, you'll be like, all right, like, I know this isn't really going to be for me. And that's okay. And you move forward. So for some of y'all, yeah, it might be fun, but I think you're going to move on from whoever you get hooked up with here, okay? And still wait and kind of be patient with that Knight of Pentacles for something that'll be a little bit more of your speed or more of what you're looking for, okay? So let's look at this choices and decisions for this group, or how this applies to all of this energy, divine. Yeah, 2 of Wands, okay. Yeah, choices and decisions, 2 of Wands. It's your choice. You decide how you want to manifest this, okay? But for some of y'all, you really need to take a good look at yourselves here. Hermit energy, really go within. I feel like that's for my relationship group. Yeah, that's the star one to come out. Choice is yours here. And the Fool, yeah, come on now, the Fool, new beginnings. Some of y'all, like I said, some of y'all are going to choose to have a new beginning. Some of you guys are going to be like, you know what? I thought I saw the 10 of Pentacles with you. I don't really feel like that anymore. Here are the reasons why. Let's talk about it. And I think I'm ready to kind of move on and do something new and do something different so that I'm more available. Like, I just get that at the end of the day, for some of y'all, not all of y'all, I think if you've been in a long-term connection, whatever long-term means for you, I think it's going to get to that point where you're checking in to see if you guys are on the same page, and you might not be. And so the choice is to be the star, to kind of let it go, to release it, so that you're open to something new, or that you move on without, the situation kind of being a factor. Because I get that this might be somebody that, again, might have been like a friend somehow that might have turned into a lover, or maybe you guys were just cool, or you just knew mutual people. So then it kind of became something because you were always double dating, right? Or like kind of always in the same sort of dating scenario. I don't know how else to say that. Like, yeah, maybe this is a case where like your friends and this person's friends have all dated each other. So it's like, of course, you guys are always around. So then maybe you thought, let's give it a try. And I just feel like for some of y'all, you might not be on the same page. Others of you guys, though, I don't know. I want to say that you're going to stay, but with the star and the fool, that's very freeing energy. It's very singular energy as well. It has both of those cards have the energy of releasing the old, releasing the past, putting the past behind you, letting go, and starting fresh. Some of you, I think, just deep down inside, you know that you need to let this go, or you know you've learned all that you've needed to learn, or that you've gotten all that you needed to out of the situation. I just get that for some of y'all, the karmic lesson hits home, where you're like, oh, that's what I was supposed to be learning from you, and in this connection, this isn't my last stop. So no, it wouldn't be the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, but I think some of you guys are afraid to find that out, though. And that's okay. That's totally normal, natural, and human. Some of you are afraid to even bring up that conversation because you might fear that that's the answer. But deep down, you already know that's the answer. You just don't want it to be confirmed. And that's okay. That's okay. But I will say, the longer you prolong that, Sagittarians, the more that star and that lantern, right? Star and the Hermit, for me as a reader, they come out together. That means it's really in alignment for you to go within. Right? I also get that with the Hermit and the Star, when they do come out together, it is letting you know that your soul knows the way. Like, your soul knows the choice that you need to make. It's just maybe your mind or your ego that has to agree with it. Maybe for some of you, your heart. Your soul knows, your spirit knows, but I don't think the other parts of you are kind of on board just yet. Tell me more. Last message here for choices and decisions. Yeah. Knight of Cups. I just heard give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance. Because this is, the Knight of Cups energy is what feels like is down the road. Like there is a love offer or some sort of love. Again, we had that Ace of Cups earlier. That comes down the road. But if you don't allow that roadway to be free, or if you don't unblock that path, then it can't really come in, right? Because you're holding on to something that you are hoping to have success in. You were hoping would be your 10 of Pentacles. And I think for some of y'all, I think, again, I'm not telling you anything your higher self hasn't already told you, is what I guess I'm trying to get at. You know deep down inside that maybe this relationship has run its course. I just don't think you want to let go of either your investment in the situation, and that's okay. Totally normal, natural, and human, right? But what comes after that is, yeah, a deeper knowledge around what it is that you truly want. High Priestess, yeah, your higher self has been talking to you, Sagittarians. You know exactly what I'm talking about here. Don't be afraid. Again, I think it's just time to rip the Band-Aid off. Just rip it off. Rip it off. Let it sting. Yeah, because ultimately you're going to be carrying too much. You're going to be overwhelming yourself. And the thing about the 10 of Wands, especially how it's traditionally depicted, this person's looking down. They're not really seeing what's ahead of them. They're not really able to look forward. They can only look down because that's how much weight is on their shoulders. Time to look up. Yeah. Okay. So tell me more about this hanging out energy. Divine, clarify this hanging out energy with the bottom of the deck for Sagittarius-Capricorn. Hanging out energy with the bottom of the deck. Thank you so much. Oh. Like I'm saying, for some of y'all, and I think this is might just be my singles. For some of y'all, there's somebody that you hang around. There's somebody that you hang around, and I mean it's as innocent as can be. You don't even assume or know that this person might be interested in you. But there's an Ace of Pentacles here, right? I feel like okay, for my singles, just be open. Like I said, be open. If someone asks you out on a date, or your friend wants to go on a double date or invites you on a double date with someone you don't know and it's kind of blind, just have the experience, okay? It doesn't mean marriage. Doesn't mean you got to commit to this person after the date. It's just a date. It's just a date, all right? But others of you, though, this is what I was saying, where there's like a choice between two. This hanging out energy, I mean, it just depends on what you want. Sagittarius, you got to know what you want. Hermit and the Star, you got to know what you want. If you're cool with just the hangout, it doesn't have to be fancy, right? Just spending quality time, right? Chill, kicking it, then go for it. If that's not what you want, don't go for it, all right? But there is some sort of new beginning here, new offer, new something with this Ace of Pentacles. It's just whether or not here, Sagittarians, you feel like that Ace of Pentacles or this offer from someone is in alignment with you or not. And that's where your work begins, okay? All right, so we're going to end this portion here. In the extended reading, we're going to dig a little deeper behind this Ace of Pentacles to further clarify this hanging out energy. Like I mentioned earlier, we do have a new deck for the extended. It is the Sacred Geometry of Relationships, Sacred Geometry of Relationships deck. Okay, we're going to see what this deck has to say about the energy between you and, for those of you that are in relationships, your person. For those of you that are single, maybe this potential person that's coming in for you. And then we're going to, as always, pull some love notes just to get some direct messages for what the energy you're connected to here, Sagittarius. Whoever's on the opposite end of this for you, where their heart's at and where their head's at when it comes to their feelings for you, this whole situation in general, okay? So if you're interested in that and you haven't joined my channel yet, make sure you do so, okay? You can hit join next to subscribe. You can go into my description box and hit the link next to join my channel. In order to gain access to the extended love readings, you will either need to be a bloom or a bouquet. That'll give you access to all of the love extended readings I've done thus far for all 12 cusps, as well as the ones we will be doing over the next 2 weeks, all right? So, and all of the content that is exclusive to the tiers below the blooms and below the bouquet, okay? So, check that out if you're interested, but if not, Sagittarius, no harm, no foul, no worry, no problem. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope you found some resonance here with the messages. Let me know what you connected with in the comments down below. I thank you, Robin. Thank you, Sarah Bear, for being here as well. I appreciate you. Yeah, I appreciate you guys for all tuning in, chiming in on the chat, showing the chat some love, all right? And I hope to see you all in the next one, all right? Namaste.